Am I in focus? I hope so. We're not going back. Hello internet. Around here I go by Cat of Diamonds and welcome to my Fannish reviews, and oh my god, it's been a while. This is my first Fannish reviews video since my first one of the year, and I've only read 3 books. We are 5, almost 6 weeks into 2017, and I've only read 3 books. The thing is, I started this year with an excellent one. I finally found Lois Lane Fallout by Gwenda at the end of last year and was like, ooh, I can totally start with some alternative Lois Lane high school history, and enjoyed it. And I read this like in 2 or 3 sittings. It was very fun and I look forward to reading the second book. First book of the year, first week of the year. And then I got Eligible by Sittenfeld for Christmas. It's a modern retelling of Pride and Prejudice. It's also just the dust jacket because my roommate is already borrowing it because she wanted to read it because we are both all about the Jane Austen. However, this is a modern adaptation and I rated it 4 stars on Goodreads. The only review I wrote was, well, it's not LPD, but it was an enjoyable read or something like that, because Lizzie Betta Diaries on YouTube has kind of taken the adaptation cake for me, but I'm never gonna stop reading Austen adaptations. This book I finished the second week of January, so yeah, that was 2 weeks in, 2 books down. And then there was an event in the United States that was happening on the 20th, and so on January 17th I started reading I Call Myself a Feminist, The View from 25 Women Under 30, which is a book of essays. It's definitely one I tracked down online so that I could read it here in the US. I just finished it today, and I'm filming this on February 9th. So I started it January 17th. This is the only thing I've been reading since then. And of course, 5 out of 5 stars. The thing I love about this is I thought it was just essays, but in between each essay written for the book itself are these little excerpts from other essays and other famous quotes or books, and it was very, very inspiring. And then in the very back it has all the acknowledgements as well as essay copyrights, which is basically a fantastic recommendation for other things to read. Would read again. It is going right there back on the shelf. The spine is staying loud and proud. So pretty much instead of making YouTube content or reading books, I've been cross-stitching. I learned how to do it in December, and it's really just become my zen way of coping and de-stressing and self-caring when I get home from a long day or week of work and have been getting just an onslaught of terrible decision-making from the leaders of my country. I mean, there's been good things that have happened. So just today, the ban has been shut down by the 9th Court of Appeal, so like good information and good news is coming in too, but just, it was so overwhelming. I just threw myself into cross-stitch. I went to the Women's March and my friend had an amazing sign, so I made her sign into a cross-stitch, shed walls, don't build them. And I mean, I've started a bookmark. I just have a pile, really, of cross-stitch things. I know I'll probably end up making an Etsy store to sell them because I keep on making them, and really there's not enough space for them in my life once they're done. So if you're interested in buying them, I will eventually put it online in an Etsy store. That basically has been the reason why I haven't been reading so much, and I just have felt wiped out. However, this weekend I am going to an author event. I plan on vlogging that, so there should be 3 videos this month. I just don't have the energy to put in book reviews or other videos. Like even tag videos sound exhausting right now, and I've committed to some other projects. And then I'm going to Amsterdam, so then if I can get some videos done in advance of the second half of March, then they'll go live while I'm gone, but I'll definitely get quiet again after that. But I will surely be filming content while I'm there, so yay. And with that, I hope you don't mind this rambles. This isn't a monthly wrap-up. I don't really know what to title this video, but I guess I'll have figured it out by the time it goes live. If you've enjoyed these rambles, please let me know in the comments, show me a like and a subscribe, and any of that other shareable blah 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 YouTube callouts that are at the end of these videos now, because self-promo is like required at this point. I don't know. I already have my next book that I'm going to put in my backpack so that it goes with me wherever I am. I'm definitely gonna buy some books to support my local bookstore that's hosting these authors this weekend. And until my next video, happy reading.